Sarah was on her way to home through the same road she takes every night. About Sarah is that she's a college going girl in her second year. She notices the same old abandoned factory to the point she doesn't care about it anymore. But one day she notices a dim light was on inside the factory. She wouldn't care much until she notices a hand waving at her. Due to her curiosity, she went in to the factory. Through the broken gate, the door to the factory, which should be locked, surprisingly opened very easily. She goes in to investigate what that thing waved at her was. At first, she doesn't find anything strange, just as the history of it, a burnt factory. After a while, she finds a door which was half open. Upon going in, she looked absolutely terrified. She saw an old room with a circle in red and few half-burnt candles, as if a satanic ritual took place there. In its initial days was doing great. The manager was strict but a good person. He only had his son, but his wife already passed away due to an accident. The son was only 7 in the factory while playing. He suddenly fell from the upstairs and lost his life. The manager went crazy. He would lock himself up for days inside the office. The workers didn't know what was going on. The factory's productivity lagged, and in just 2 years, they had to shut it down. The manager would still stay inside the office, and very few people have seen him. One night, suddenly, the factory caught an immense fire and burned the insides down. The manager's body couldn't be found anymore. Now at present, after finding out the circle, Sarah hears a strange sound from the upstairs. She got scared and slowly backed out of the room. But suddenly, a hand grabbed her and started pulling her to the upstairs. What she saw up was a big figure with a deer's skull, long horns, staring at her. She somehow got out of the grip of that hand and ran towards the exit. She could hear something run towards her very quickly and almost catching her. She let out a cry and ran out of the factory while the figure stood still near the main gate.